Everyone, welcome to my first episode and لقد علمتني الحياة, meaning life has taught me. And today I'm going to talk about my own experience about how when I was a kid, when I was a child, I used to go to school, how I was taught history. Believe it or not, history was, now that I can judge, it was all fake. Until high school, we used to be taught about like the Ottoman Empire as it was like a monster who used to kill everybody, do slaughters and unjust to the Arabs and to like everybody else. And there was a general called Jamal Basha, and he was called a Safah. Then his nickname was the Killer. And in fact, this guy was trying to keep the Ottoman Empire all together and not split every country actually what happened. So I came to realize that this guy was a hero, actually, not a murderer, and that throughout my childhood until I was in high school, I was lied to. And everybody knows that history is written by the victorious party. So of course the Ottomans were just perished. So they were not there no more. They couldn't defend themselves, and they were not there when history was written. So French people who colonized Lebanon taught us that their language is the best language. That in order to be modern somebody, you need to be able to speak and learn French fluently. And of course, I don't necessarily agree with that. So when we draw a little comparison in terms of what did the French do in Lebanon, for example, or in the Middle East, in comparison with the Ottomans, you will find out that back then, when the Ottomans were around, they connected all these Arab countries, all the countries that belonged to the Ottoman empires, all together by trains, by transportation, and one of us would be able to go to Saudi by train or by car, by whatever you want. You didn't need no visa, you didn't need anything. Basically, it was like a one huge country. And the European always looked at the Ottomans like this is how the modern world is, and that we need to unify to be strong. They understood the lesson, and what they did is they unified themselves. Despite the few hundred languages they speak in Europe, they unified themselves, and they don't need no visa. They do not have no borders, no nothing. But they have exported all the trash to the countries they colonized. Meaning now in Lebanon, for example, if I want to go to like Syria, if I want to go to Egypt, if I want to go to Saudi, if I want to go to Jordan, guess what? I need a visa, number one. Number two, more likely I cannot even drive a car. It's gonna be an airplane, which is ridiculous. It's only like 100 miles sometimes. It's really close, but you need an airplane, which is crazy. The trains and the tracks that was built by the Ottomans for like that, it was like hundreds and thousands of miles all across the Ottoman Empire. It's still there, like a skeleton back home in Lebanon, goes all across, but it's rusted. It's basically dead shell. And today Turkey is offering to rebuild this train and to reconnect Palestine to Lebanon, to this, to that. Of course, there's Israel, and there's like a bunch of crap going on there, and the war in Syria. But believe it or not, they're offering to rebuild their history and their greatness. And I would love for that to happen sometime soon. What I'm trying to get to is, if you're somebody in school, if you're somebody who's learning a bunch of crap because they told you that you need to learn whatever they want you to learn, in my opinion, and that's again my opinion, you do not need all the junk that comes with your education. In fact, go ask any engineer how much you are using from among all you was taught in school. How much education are you using on a daily basis? Guess what? The answer would be probably 1 to 3, 4, 5% is at the most. I bet you cannot get somebody who can say 5%. Well, you are entitled to ask, what happened to the 95%, the 97%, the 99% of my life that was wasted for basically nothing, for basically me being taught lies and flies in school? The answer is, unfortunately, you have wasted your time because somebody else didn't want you to advance in your life. That's why I would love for my son, Yusuf, to learn only and only what he wants. I want him to live his childhood fully and to enjoy his time and to learn only what he needs to use in the future. Meaning, I would love, for example, for him to see passion, for example, for computer science or for like Java programming, whatever you say. I'm gonna focus on that talent and I'm gonna make him good in this only this path until he will bright and shine and be the hero of this sect, this particular education. That's why basically I'm talking. That's why I'm talking about education today, specifically for the students who are stuck with old schooling tuition that is rusted, that somebody is behind it for some reason, whatever reason. But I'm here to let you know, take what you want, leave the crap behind, and don't be like, oh, this is the system, I have to go with it. No, the truth is, if you are in high school or if you are young, you can only apply for GED, and that would be like a high school for you in the future if you want to go to college. Or you can just go to college. Or guess what? If you want to be programmer, most companies today, if you say, hey, this is my project, that's what I've done, this is the programs I've built, this is the application I've created, they're not even going to ask you about your bachelor in computer science or your master's degree or anything else. They look at this and they go like, whoa, this guy is productive, he's got physical programs going on. Oh, he programmed another coin something, it can be a BS program, a program that do not function. Guess what? You might be hired in the best companies just because you are writing programs and making apps. And that's basically what I'm trying to get to today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one. Take care.